What's up, gentlemen, guys? Welcome back to LA Noire. This is chapter 19. When we last left off, we've heard this conversation.
But the disfigured man should be our starting point.
I'm gonna call for some backup. Bows hate cops.
We're gonna head to the hobo camp, see if we can't find our prime suspect now. We're working the white shoe slaying case. We know that the husband was out at some point last night. He got caught in the weather, but we have nothing else that ties him to the case except for the size of his shoe. One of the suspects from the bar more or less cleared. We know he wasn't the last person to be seen with her. One of the ones that was the sailor, we know that they did split up and she had continued on her way, so apparently there's a hobo that might be the last person to have seen her, and that's where we're at. So we're gonna race down to this encampment again. See if we can't find our guy. Trying to figure out I should turn on the next one here. Hobo camp, 4 p.m. Coming in with the shotgun, oh my god.
LAPD, we'd like a word with you.
Save it for someone who's interested.
They're fascists. Come to move us on and steal what little we have left.
6 rounds won't get us far.
I need you to stay copacetic. We need to hold out for the cavalry line.
How do we do that?
Like this. Buckshot, keep you down, Phelps.
You want your rightful share.
Do this. We need to fight.
Staking red.
That's one down.
What's your name?
Comrade Stalin.
Very funny. We'll find out from your personal effects.
Stuart Ackerman.
You're under suspicion for murder, Ackerman. We're taking you downtown.
You can't do anything more to me than what the Japanese have already done.
I'm gonna look through your personal effects. What personal effects? He's a hobo.
Over here, Phelps. Sausage, see what you find.
Take a smarter man than me to connect that.
It's a purse.
Ackerman doesn't look like much of a dancer.
Has to be our victims. Well, that's not looking good for him.
Looks familiar. Safe bet it'll match the mark under Teresa Terrelson's chin.
Missing morphine. Cop says goons fighting the war.
Still working, Jack. I'm off to the Lighthouse Club in Santa Monica.
Hello, Jack. Mr. Benson, this is Courtney Sheldon. He's a buddy of mine from the war.
Well, I'm sure you two will want to polish some old war stories. Good evening, Jack. Mr. Sheldon.
Good night, sir. Take a seat, Courtney.
We need your help, Jack.
I told you I would have nothing to do with that.
I'm fine too, Jack. Medical school's going well. I got a part-time job.
Do dope peddlers need part-time jobs?
We made a mistake and we're in trouble, Jack. A local gangster, Mickey Cohen, is putting on the squeeze.
So hand it over, walk away. What's stopping you?
We had a deal with them that they would dole it out slowly. They said they would supply abortion clinics and doctors, but they've been moving it on to addicts, and they can't cope with the purity.
So your problem is with gangsters being dishonest.
My problem is that people are dying, and that if this gets back to us, we'll all end up in jail.
So how am I supposed to help, Courtney? This isn't the war. I can't just wave a magic wand and clean up your mess.
We want you to negotiate, Jack.
The only thing these guys understand is force, Sheldon. They got to the top back east by proving to be more vicious than the English, the Irish, and the Dutch. They make their own laws. That's the nature of a secret society. For God's sake, Courtney, you want to be a doctor. How can you fight with that?
We are better trained, Jack.
I didn't make it through the war to come back to this kind of shit, Sheldon.
Interesting.
I wish I could afford that.
6 of 13 newspapers. I think we got all the clues here. Yeah, so let's go and interrogate our now lead suspect.
That's the cop from the newspaper.
Is especially looking guilty now that we have that rope with blood DNA on it. All right, back to the police station.
Alibi, but no real motive other than neglect. Jessup's alibi checks out. Bates is a recidivist. He'll be pulling the same stick until we put him away for good. Ackerman has history, opportunity.
Hey, come on!
That was his fault. He swerved.
We have the evidence. We know she was here. All we need is a confession. We can charge the bum with murder.
Could just be coincidental. I've been reading about it in the papers, right? He copied the MO. Central Police Station, 4:11 p.m. Let's talk to Ackerman.
That's the guy from the papers. Solved that big case.
We're going this way.
Interview on? Yeah.
Ackerman, you were in the Marines.
How do you know?
The Corps selected big guys for flamethrower duty. That's how you got the burns.
Life expectancy was 5 minutes for a guy in flamethrower detail. What kind of a government puts weight like that on a man's shoulders?
You'll get no argument from me. It was a heavy load.
You feeling sorry for this smelly fuck?
So why'd you do it?
Why did you kill Mrs. Terrell?
I have no recollection of the people I have killed.
You hate women, Ackerman.
More than you could ever imagine.
How much did you hate Mrs. Terrellson?
I ache to put my seed in them. Afterwards, I have no use for them.
Did you have any contact with her?
A bus driver dropped Mrs. Terrellson near your camp around 2 a.m. Why did you take her up to the hill?
Which hill? I have many places. I go where I please.
You are clearly insane, Ackerman. The state of California does not execute mental patients.
I don't know the names of the women I've killed, but I've killed many of them. Their necks are so fragile.
Do you have an alibi?
Where were you around 2 a.m. last night?
At the camp.
You were up on the hill. You were seen during the day. We have a witness. We have evidence. Come clean with me, Ackerman, and I'll see what I can do for you.
I despise your pity. You have nothing that links me to this woman.
That's not true. We have the bloodstained rope.
You've got your orders. You're supposed to string me up because of who I am and what I represent.
Stuart Ackerman, I am charging you with the murder of Teresa Terrellson.
Maybe I used the wrong piece of evidence. But that rope would place him there, though.
A man down on his luck I can abide. But a filthy red who chooses to live outside the rules of society I cannot stomach. Maybe poor Teresa Tarleton will provide the catalyst we need. I've spoken to the chief and the mayor, and I think it's time we send some men in to remove the godless and send them on their way over the county line. A grand day that will be, gentlemen. And a grand result you have brought me. You two are fast becoming my finest crusaders.
The weight shoe sling. We only got 3 questions wrong. It's not bad at all. We got 4 stars in the case. The Donaldsons might have justice if Stuart Ackerman is pronounced fit to stand trial. I feel like we did a good job overall. That last one there, that last question we had for Ackerman, I guess I could have used a different piece of evidence, but the rope clearly ties him there. He has bloodstained rope. If it's the same match, if the blood is a match, then you know. Over an eyewitness account, I would take the evidence.
And now my heart's a blazing ruin. You say that you were only fooling. Don't walk away. Don't do me wrong. Don't leave me singing this torched song when I'm burning.
The studio secretary murder.
Of course we will look into it. Yes, I'm aware that it's an election year. Keep a hold of your hat, Counselor. Now is not the time to lose your nerve. It would appear that someone has hocked a rose gold wedding ring and matching engagement ring. Sound familiar?
Deirdre Muller.
Press the pawnbroker and see what you can find out. The address is 348 South Main Street. The Muller case goes before the grand jury next week, and the DA does not want any egg on his face. Then get out to the railroad depot on Santa Fe Avenue. We have another poor unfortunate found this morning beside a railroad line. 40-year-old white woman.
Right, Skipper.
Alright, to the pawn shop.
Another body, and Deirdre Muller's ring. The Emperor may soon have to come to terms with the fact that he's wearing no clothes.
What exactly did you get that book of riddles shoved up your ass, Phelps? Is that what your old man paid college tuition for?
I think his name is Phelps. I read about him in the paper. I'm not gonna ask what you're doing.
All right. I think all these cases are connected except for the last one we did. I think the last one was a copycat, but so far all the evidence is saying that all these other ones are.
This is looking odd.
Anyone could pawn a ring.
But if you take it along with all of the other indicators...
Cole, Hugo Moeller was identified by the school's groundskeeper. He's our guy.
Witnesses have fingered the wrong guy before.
He ran, for God's sakes.
And he always maintained he was set up.
Pawnbroker, 10:19 a.m.
How can I help you boys?
Detectives Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. You have a rose gold wedding and engagement ring?
David Bremner. Am I gonna get something for this pledge? Gave that bum money, now you guys are gonna leave me short.
How much did you give him?
50 bucks?
Try another number.
20?
Try 10. Feel lucky you're getting it.
I have the rings right here.
What's this mark here?
Maker's mark. Usually traceable. That one came from Hartfield's Jewelry down on Broadway.
Thanks for the tip. Does this mark mean anything?
Hallmark. Gives you an idea of the quality.
What have you got on the guy who brought these in?
Goes by the name of Percy B. Shelley. Gave an address. 15 Poland Street, London, Tulare County.
Can you give us a description of the man who pawned these rings?
Not sure. Medium height, medium build, dark hair, I think. Sorry. He just had one of those forgettable faces.
We'll be in touch, Mr. Bremner.
Flash your lights at me. Didn't mean to do intuition that time. Alright, to the rail yard.
We have a problem.
We could have the local troopers check out the Tulare County address.
The address is bogus. Herb is having fun with us. The guy who's been sending the Dahlia letters is also the guy who's pawned these rings.
How do you figure that?
Percy Bysshe Shelley wrote the poem that came with the Dahlia letter. The Dahlia letters are genuine, and the man who killed Elizabeth Short may have also killed Deirdre Mullen.
And how do we prove that, no? Skipper ain't gonna like this one.
We're gonna have to rely on this guy tripping up on his own vanity.
Let's go this way. See if I can go around.
You boys ready? Follow me.
We should keep this development with the rings under our hat until we speak to the captain.
We're all on the same team, Rusty.
Chain of command, Phelps. The skipper will decide who needs to know. Got it?
I get it, Ruff.
Rail yard, 11:06 a.m.
Hard, isn't it?
Yeah. I look after all the rail depots.
What have you got?
The Negro, Nelson Gaines, called it in. I came down here to make sure him and the other guy, Jameson, stuck around.
Jameson found the body?
Something like that. Guy makes me sick.
We'll talk to the coroner. Keep an eye on both of them.
Struck on the head.
Very good. There is the usual evacuation smell, but it appears she's been living rough for quite some time.
Very strong smell of alcohol.
Well, the autopsy will tell, but I would assume that she was inebriated.
Beaten really badly. Left side again. No strangulation from rope though, but it looks like maybe with bare hands.
Another missing ring.
Certainly seems I've been swabbing a lot of bare fingers recently.
Can you be more exact about the time of death?
No later than 2 a.m. The state the body was in, a 1 or 2 hour window is the best I can do.
2 a.m. Check her other room. It's not on her left hand, so it can't be a wedding ring.
What have we got here?
White female, approximately 40 years of age, lipstick smudges on the face, but no writing, at least nothing legible. A blunt force trauma to the temple, nose, and eye regions. Ligature marks point to the probable cause of death being strangulation.
Any idea of the time of death?
From her temperature, after midnight would be my guess.
The splatter here. This may be where she was attacked.
Blood splatter on the carriage. She must have been struck while standing up.
Nice day, gentlemen.
What is this?
We could go over to the lot and see what they know about her.
That's gonna be difficult, Cole. Keystone Studio lot closed back in 41.
Just good. That's one that's good until.
Good morning, ladies.
was trying to get her to come home.
Nice day, gentlemen.
Long way from home. Yeah, sorry about that. I had to take care of something. All right, we'll put that to the side. What else we got?
Come on, pancake.
Maybe someone had mentioned.
29th at Main. It's another bar. I'll have to investigate that too.
This is a chit for personal items, not booze. It's an angle worth investigating.
Yeah. Interesting. I'm telling you though, my gut instinct tells me it's the temp barkeep.
Morning, ladies.
What are you thinking, Ray?
The city keeps tossing us dead bodies. We're just running to catch up.
Okay, we got all the clues. Let's go talk to the suspects.
Detective Phelps and Galloway, homicide. Can you tell me exactly what happened?
We were shutting cars over to the main line when I saw this man here lying on top of this woman. The woman wasn't moving and seemed to be in a bad way.
What time was this?
About 7:30 this morning, sir.
Thanks for your help. Have you given Patrolman Hart your details?
I have, sir.
Thank you. You can go now. Detective Phelps, LAPD homicide.
John Ferdinand Jameson.
We need you to answer some questions, John.
If you don't mind, I prefer Ferdinand.
Don't push your luck, knucklehead.
What are you doing to the body, Ferdinand?
Are you sure you won't be upset?
Try me, Ferdinand.
I was kissing her. It's not against the law.
Shut up.
There's no
Take
law
your
against
beating
it.
like a man.
Turn out your pockets, Ferdinand.
Yeah, it looks red, his face too.
Classic Carmine. Is this yours, Ferdinand?
No. I found it near her purse. I thought she could use some lipstick.
Rusty, stop. Don't hit him.
So what were you doing?
You went through her purse?
It wasn't like she needed it. I took a look.
Did you take any money?
Wasn't any to take. I found her lipstick and her matchbook over on the mat. Not much else.
So did you discover the body?
You found the body?
Yes, I did. I work here. I was coming off shift and headed home.
Why didn't you report the body, Jameson? Do you know how this is going to look to a jury?
A jury? What gives? I could tell that she was dead. I came through here about midnight last night. She wasn't here then.
Let me belt him again.
You're under arrest, Jameson.
Galloway.
We'll see how this plays out. Until then, you can think a little on how you'd like to be treated if you were found dead.
I'm telling you, it's not illegal. Me and some friends.